kind of a tough case because there's so many variables and so many things that can happen. So trial by fire is one of the more interesting levels in the speedrun. It can be a little bit random, but there's lots of ways to influence like what happens. It's changed a lot over the past couple weeks, just in terms of like a single strat that we use at the beginning.
Listen up.
In master level runs, this is where the run like is so much different from the regular one.
But without its power source, the Ark, it is inoperable. Your mission is to capture the Ark before it can leave the airbase. Marauder Core, weapons hot. Stand by for Titanfall.
So right off the bat, we're gonna switch to Ronin. And what we're gonna do here is, you might think it's risky, but it's actually pretty safe after you do it in practice. So we're actually gonna run down here, save our dashes, and then we're gonna dash, face dash, dash. And make sure you kill your sword block the whole time. We're aiming for this wall on the left side corner here. And we'll come around here, back up. Okay, so now once it stops, once the gun stops firing, about right here, we're gonna start queuing a what do you call it? An arc wave. So boom. So we do these guys, then we dash forward. Now we're gonna switch to Scorch. Put up our flame shield. Then instant flame core. Now we just wrecked everybody. If you need to see that again, let me see if I have a good checkpoint here. Okay, good, we're right here. Yeah, this is fine. I love these. Oops. Okay. So again, then we get to Scorch, just flame shield everything. Then instant flame core. You're gonna want to practice that a lot. It can seem pretty scary at first. Make sure you're picking up batteries a lot because you have a lot of Titans here. So at this point, you're just gonna try and kill as many Titans as possible. I recommend Tone for this. Whoops. So as soon as you build core up, oh, we got the, okay, no, that's another good thing. Watch out for these ions. Always kill the ions first because they will actually kill you. Laser core, for whatever reason, lasts like 30 fucking seconds in the campaign, and ions, even on easy, do a ton of damage. Like, they will ruin your day. Again, we're going to try and kill the ions first. Again, this is another thing to show you. This is a switch reloading. So the fastest way, because flame core is instant damage and a huge AoE. Anyway, so we're going to do switch reloading. That is when we switch to Expedition or switch to any other loadout for that matter, and then switch back to Tone immediately. It's way faster than reloading. So I find that the Titans that mainly wants you to kill here are like the Tones over on this left side, those ions on the right. So we're waiting for Sarah's dialogue here. We're waiting for a certain dialogue cue. As soon as she says, I believe when she says get to that underground entrance, that means we can go forward. No, it's not yet. So we're just killing Titans till Sarah says that. Pilot, you're with me. There, Pilot, you're with me. As soon as she says Pilot, you're with me, then the doors open. You can just stop killing Titans in this area. As soon as she says that, you're good. So now we're going to switch to Ronin. We're going to get out Sword Core. Kill this guy in one slice. Then we're going to kill this guy in two. Alright, now we're going to switch back to Tone.
Nice shot, Pilot Cooper. We need to keep moving.
Alright, so I'm just going to use Tone for this. Alright, then we're gonna keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
All right, so we're gonna have core here, but we're actually gonna save it. We're not gonna use it.
Those Titans out, pilot. Move it, pilot. Move it.
Enemy Titan spotted. Advance.
L4, Store 2. Move this area down. BT, Pilot Cooper. Do with me. Let's go.
Don't want.
You should have picked up batteries because you are taking a lot of damage in this section. Aim for crit spots if you can, of course.
I bet you'll be more fun when you're dead. Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
All right, so now we're waiting. We have to wait for Sarah sometimes. Make sure to kill these grunts. Sarah like loves these grunts for some reason. She'll always focus on them. I have a command in my chat that says they're just grunts, Sarah. I think it's exclamation point, Sarah. So now we're waiting for her because she's gonna bottleneck us.
Follow me. There's a lift up ahead.
All right, so now we're gonna switch to brute. Whoops. Do a quick save
we go.
here.
Get ready, pilot. Going up.
So this next section is pretty straightforward. It's a lot easier. That was actually the hard part, Sarah. This is the easy part. So once we get to about this
Well, you're doing a good job, Cooper.
this line right here, we're gonna activate our flight
certification.
and then immediately switch to Ronin. Activate sword core.
Now let's finish this thing and get home. There she is. We still have time to intercept the Ark.
All right, so now we're just gonna. So basically, we're just dashing. We use sword core. We just dash the whole time. Don't attack anyone. We use phase dash here to get through those enemies. Now, as soon as we get right here, we're gonna build core again as fast as we possibly can. So how I do that is an arc wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch back to tone. Try and shoot enemies that are close to each other if you can. That way you get core from that splash damage. And then 1, 2, 3. Now I prefer that section. I pretty much always go that tone, and then the North Star, and then the other North Star, and then that tone. Those 4 Titans in succession should get you core again. So now once we do that, we get Ronin again. Sword core.
We're closing on the Draconis. Keep going.
And this is pretty much a straight shot to the ending.
All militia forces, move in on the Draconis.
I always phase dash through that North Star, because
Draconis is almost fueled.
it's just easier than trying to go around him.
It's here. We don't have much time.
And we're going to build our phase dash again, but we're going to wait till we hit the cutscene.
All systems go.
Superman
Don't
Brute.
let them get away. Get to that ramp.
Bliss, this is Sloan. The Ark is headed your way. I'll let Viper take it from here. See you soon.
Alright, so now we're just going to do dash, phase dash, dash. And that is trial by fire.
Get to a ship. We're